Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry.
The NBA suspends Joel Embiid for 3 games for shoving Philadelphia Inquirer columnist Marcus Hayes. The altercation stemmed from a column published in October by the Inquirer. That column, written by Hayes, criticized Embiid for missing games, but mentioned both Embiid's brother, who passed away tragically in a car accident, and Embiid's young son, who he named after his brother. The story has since been edited to remove mentions of either relative. Hayes will continue covering the Sixers following the incident. Was a 3-game suspension fair, Swish?
What? Nah, hell nah. Nah, he like at the end of the day, for real, to me, you gotta you gotta draw the line somewhere. If you want to critique me and my game, no problem. You got all of that. You can critique me. You can talk about me. You can talk about my availability. You can talk about my money or my salary, because everybody talking about it anyway. You can talk about my minutes, my shots, all of that. But you talk about my son, you talk about my dead brother. No. That's where we draw the line, dog. I gotta put hands on you. I gotta put the paws on you, dog. Hands and feet. Straight up. We don't play none of that.
Listen, that's part of being a journalist, part of being an analyst. It's one thing to be able to critique, but what he did was it was in bad taste. It was in bad taste. You didn't have to go that route. There's a way to do things and get your point across without doing it that way. He did that on purposely to jig, and knowing that it would catch headlines and catch fire, and it would upset him. He knew that. He knew what he was doing.
But I think I use the term Swish. I don't believe that's the cup of water that caused the Atlantic to flood. I believe Marcus Hayes has been writing these articles, and Joel Embiid has been fed up, because what is causing is that the fans in Philly is starting to question him. And you remember, Swish, he said, I've done too much for this city, for the fans to be talking this ish like they're talking. So you can tell the constant mentioning. Well, damn, when Joel gonna come back? Oh, he just signed a 3-year deal for like 130, blah, 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 blah. And it's been a continuation. Yeah, his health has been an issue. We know Joel Embiid would have been the first pick in the draft had he not had that back issue. And the caveat, when you mention the Sixers all the time, I'm not saying Marcus Hayes is right, but the caveat is always Joel Embiid's health. If they're healthy, they can make a deep run with Paul George, Maxey, but everything is always, since Embiid has been in the league, everything is contingent on his health.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Everything is contingent on, from the Sixers standpoint, on Joel's health. It's been like that since even when Ben was there, it was like that.
Yeah.
But my thing is, all I've done for the city, what do you do? He put up some Boys and Girls Clubs or something around there. What do you do? But went to not won finals. He ain't went nowhere. What do you do?
But Swish, that's what a lot of times players don't understand. Although the fans and the community are very appreciative and receptive for what you do, they want you to win a title.
Yeah.
They'd rather for you to win a title than put up a Boys and Girls Club. They would rather for you to build a title than give books to a library or something. Because at the end of the day, that's kind of why you're there. Although they're very appreciative of anything that you do outside of that. I don't want people to misconstrue this and say what Shannon said. No, but the fans are not looking for you to come into a city and say, okay, he's going to rebuild a city. Oh, he's going to, all the libraries and all the parks and the playgrounds, he's going to repave the blacktop. Nah, bro, bring a championship.
Last time I checked, Philly is still one of the murder capitals. Like, what, you stop violence? You stop guns? Like, what happened? I'm trying to understand, like, all you did for who? They paid you a lot of money. What did you do for who? What they did a lot for you.
Yes.
Be grateful. Look, like, let's not get it twisted, bro. Like, this is where for me, where I find us in this weird space to where we're entitled. So, like, bro, you're not entitled to anything. You're entitled to scrutiny just like everybody else in this game. But you're entitled to a certain type of scrutiny.
Right.
So and that's where, for me, it draws a line for where the report, what the reporter said.
Right.
Because I don't think he deserved that. But you ain't above nothing.
Well, I think sometimes guys do things in the community and it thinks it makes them above criticism. It is not. No. I don't care what, hey, you see LeBron can build an I Promise school, but if you don't play well, the fans are going to be upset.
Yeah.
And the writers are going to write stuff that's not flattering. And that's their job. I can't look past, well, he built the school. He played bad, so since he built the school, I can't say anything negative, Switch. That ain't how it works.
Well, at the end of the day, just don't tell me you did this out of the goodness of your heart, because that's not why you did it.
Right.
You did this out of credibility down the road. Like, I can get away with some shit. Like, all right, cool. Like, I can skate. Like, no, that's not why you did it. You did it out of the goodness of your heart, right? So let's keep it that.
So you said it was excessive. Ocho, I know you said it was excessive. I'm not surprised because Adam Silver and the director of punishment, Joe Dumars, what they're trying to do now. We have to have a level. I understand you might disagree with what he said, but we got to have a level. We can't have that line crossed. So
it sets bad precedent when you look at it as far as an organization and the NBA as a whole. It doesn't look good in totality, but at the end of the day, you got to have these people like. The reporters
you gotta realize these are people now. They got
feelings,
feelings, they got emotion. Just because people think Swish and Ocho, you and I have talked about this. Just because you make a lot of money, you ain't got no feelings now. You should be able to take everything. No matter what somebody say, somebody paying you 30, 40, 50, 60 million dollars, man, if somebody would pay, it's easy for you to say that. It's easy if a person making 25,000 or 50,000, but I tell you what, you ain't gonna let your boss talk to you any kind of way. If you was making 75,000, you making 25, your boss all of a sudden you get a raise to 100,000. You ain't gonna let your boss talk to you. Yes. For a normal person, if you put him in a situation, you would take more getting 60 million. But would you take more frame it in your thing? You make 20, you make 50,000, you make 75. Your boss, you get a raise to 125. You feel your boss or somebody can say whatever they want to say to you, do anything?
You stupid MF, you stupid B. They can talk to you any kind of way?
No.
Sir.
Hell no.
No, sir.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Bosses and those in positions of power know who to fucking play with like that anyway.
Yeah.
You know who you can get away with being slick at the mouth to.
100%.
Yeah.
You know. And I guarantee you, I know Embiid won't have no more issues with that reporter writing anything crazy from this point on.
Or nobody else.
No. And I think the thing is, that's why, sometimes you just say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and exit stage left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you only going to, because like my grandpa used to say, boy, if you got to always keep being the bigger man, you hanging with too many small people. I'm not finna keep letting you take your damn shots at me. And you keep taking the shots, and you talk about, no, that ain't a part of nothing. Because I ain't taking no shots at nobody. And then I'm just supposed to sit there and take it. Why? Man, please, let me just go ahead. Okay.
Me and my
I might let one or two of them slip, but like I said, I was very, very, very clear with how I expected. Because I treat people how I want to be treated, Ocho. I do. Yeah. And if I don't rock, my thing is, Switch, I don't know how you operate. But if I don't rock with somebody, it ain't no, man, I wonder if he rock with me, man. I ain't in your face. I ain't in your circle. Hey, I'm over here. You over there. I'm going my way. I don't mention your name. Hopefully you don't mention mine. We cool.
Now we not cool, but we straight.
No, we cool. I'm talking about icy. I mean, you the South. I'm Antarctica. You the South Pole. We cool.
Right.
Just keep the distance.
That's it.
Yeah.
But man, I'm just trying to figure out why people feel they got to talk. Talk just because you could talk to somebody any kind of way. Nah, man, them just words. Okay, well, go get them words to somebody else because I ain't about that, man.
At all.
I'm just going to stay on with him.
All that lip boxing find you in a bad situation. I'm telling you right now.
Hey.
Man, I can't take this anymore. Doc, you gotta help me. Man, this stupid meme is ruining my life.
Now I know just what you need. Olipop. Ridge Rush has got fiber, natural energy. It'll pick you right up.
Whoa, okay. Now that's a rush.
Smile for the camera.
Ocho!
Here you go, internet.
Bucks coach Doc Rivers says the team isn't putting any extra pressure on the team as they try to bounce back from a franchise slowest start in 3 decades. The worry is outside the building. I guarantee you that. No, Doc, it's on the inside of the building. There's none inside the building. We will make the playoffs. I'm not worried about that. Well, that ain't the standard, Doc. You got Giannis, one of the great. Giannis is a 2-time league MVP back-to-back, a defensive player of the year, and a finals MVP. And he's probably been, what, JR? 4, 5, or 6 times first team All-NBA consecutive. Easily. Dame Lillard is a top 75 player. You got 2 top 75 players, and you think the standard is for you just to make the playoffs? Anybody want to tell him that's not that's not what the expectation is for him, JR? You want to break the news to him, JR?
I think he coaching the Lakers. No, for real. Because that's not even, bro. You got first of all, you got Chris Middleton.
Chris is hurt right now.
He hurt, but I'm saying he's still on the team. Like you got a situation to where you got a great core. So what are you talking about? Just make the playoffs after winning the chip.
He got to be careful because y'all to say y'all think that's all I want to do is just make the playoffs. Okay, bye.
Yeah. And he liked that too. Like his mentality, like with respect to a lot of these players, and I don't want to throw the name around loosely, but like as far as that mentality, he's got that. That Mamba, he got that. Yeah, 100%. You can't tell him day in and day out he's not going to get better. And he's not all about winning and him putting people in position that's going to help him win. If you're not about that, he's going to get you up out of there. Straight like that. So any coach, player, whoever is going to be, they going to catch hell in Milwaukee, wherever he at, for sure. Because it's all about winning and it's all about getting better every single day. And that shit you got to respect.
I said, about Giannis that he got Kidd fired. And then somebody called me and said, no, Shannon, he did not get Jason Kidd fired. He wanted Jason Kidd to stay. The organization fired Kidd. But Budenholzer and Adrian Griffin, he can really, he got to sign his name on that one.
Yeah.
He got to sign his name on that one.
Yeah, for sure. Because I feel like he rocked with J. Kidd from a standpoint because J. Kidd taught him the position.
Yes.
You think about it, when he first started pushing the ball and like really bringing the ball up, that was J. Kidd.
Right.
And he had my guy, John Welsh, who was with me in Denver, teaching the little bulldog, little throw over, shimmy cross, he get to the lane, Euro step, easy. And it's just like, you have a first of all, when you got a coach like Jason Kidd, ain't too many other people who's ever been in the position and played the position to do it better. So I feel like he put him in a position to succeed, but he also has the mentality to want to win immediately. A lot of coaches are just like, okay, cool. They look at it like, look, I got a little 3-4 year gig. I could throw this a little extension in here after 2-3 years. I can max this out at like 6-7, get fired, catch another gig, a little assistant gig for a year. Like, bro, that's a 30-year plan.
Right.
For people who look at it like that's a hustle, but for a player to come back and to be a coach, he looking at that ain't no hustle. We trying to win. Like
Right.
I mean, for me, I look at most player coaches like that in the sense of they don't come from the background of film and everything else and statistics and numbers, and they looking at, we got to win every 5 out of 7 games in order for me to keep my job. No, the player coach, he's trying to win every night. He don't look about tomorrow.
Giannis has been mentioned among many trade rumors this week. Swish, do you believe Giannis will retire Buck?
Yes. For sure. I think he retires a Milwaukee Buck, and I think he gets a statue before he done.
Yeah, I think he retires a Buck, but it'd be probably when he comes back to play there. Yeah. Yeah, when he come back. Because if things continue to go the way they are with losing, as bad as he wants to win and compete for and contend for another championship, at this rate,
They're not even close right now, though, Swish.
He gonna force his hand now.
They started off losing when he was there. You got to think where he came from, bro. This man, when I tell you, I seen this dude at 18, 19 years old at 145 soaking wet. Like, Buddy was nasty. To work up to what he's got that whole franchise to be, there's no way you leave that. You got the keys. Like, and I think that a lot of players have done it. A lot of players, D-Wade when he left Miami, even Melo to an extent. Like when you give up those keys, CP, you give up those keys to the city, it didn't like you start moving around and shuffling around, shit start looking shaky. You start looking like a bad joint when the lights come on, like trying to search and see who bring you home. That's a tough look. That's a tough look. And then who wants that look? I don't want that on my jacket.
Right.
The lights come on at the end of the night. I want to be situated already. I don't want to be over there looking at who at the bar. Nah.
You already got it picked out.
I already got it situated. I'm good. We on the way out the door already.